Alright guys, here we go. Part 3 of what? The Monday show?
Pretty Monday show Spider-Man experience.
I'm rocking some Ghost Rider because, well, he was one of those characters that got me into Marvel Comics.
Yeah, oddly enough, my first comics experience was Sonic stuff.
Ooh!
Sonic comics.
Well, that's not bad. You know what? Was it like the digest?
Yeah, it was like part of the Archie stuff.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. No, like when I got into comics, man, like it was horror comics. I love the Disney Disney Digest. Man, they made that hard to say for a reason. But yeah, those little booklets, dude, those were so cool.
Those things, are getting older and technology and blah blah blah. CDs and games used to come with booklets, right? You
And
you'd
little
read the booklet in the car. On the way home, you'd read it 13 times.
some of those booklets had little comic book pieces too, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Little bits of little stories, little lore.
Flashback.
Or little sections of other comics that they wanted you to get into. I always loved the advertisement comics as well.
Dude, come on. That's one Ghost Rider. Box. Love me some bots, baby.
Hot bot action. Corn here.
But yeah, so growing up, reading Spider-Man, I said I love the fact that he was like this older character, and I felt like as a youth, if I had a problem, I would just turn to Peter Parker, man.
No, it's cool. It's fun. Like, 'cause that's my introduction was the animated series, and I never really thought about his age. 'Cause I think at that time in the animated series, he was an adult then, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Had a job.
Big job. He worked at the university. When I grew up, he worked at the school, so it was like, if I had a problem at school, who would I turn to? Peter Parker. And that's what I loved about Spider-Man. Like, you have like, right now I'm Ghost Rider, okay? He's cool. He's awesome. I got some chugs. Let's do some chugs, bro.
Brad.
But I don't think anybody's like personality outside the superhero gig like resonates.
You don't think anybody pulls off
Like
Peter Parker?
Yeah. Like Wolverine, yeah, that'd be cool. Daredevil, oh yeah, that'd be neat. But like as Peter Parker, I feel like you can kind of like, oh yeah, those are problems I feel like you can identify with,
Absolutely.
So it's the 5th rinse due. Your Aunt May needs medicine. You only have money for one.
Well, it's gonna be Aunt May.
Yeah. Or, alright, I can defeat Doc Ock. Maybe get some cool picks. Use that money get her description, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna take down Doc Ock. Get that one. So yeah, I've always loved Peter Parker. Always loved Spider-Man. He's just a cool character, man.
I never thought about the, like you're talking about the origins of Spider-Man or what have you. I never thought about, this Tom Holland Spider-Man being a kid and not being able to do certain stuff versus the old ones being.
Right. No, like I said, like every Spider-Man I've ever watched, read, gone through, they've always done. And like, I get it. Like, there are so many like animated series out right now where like the Avengers, Iron Man helps.
Oh, there was I couldn't watch any Spider-Man, but there was like 45 different fucking Lego Spider-Man I could watch.
There, like, if you go on Disney Plus, I guarantee you there are so many Spider-Man right now where it's like the Avengers help Spider-Man become who he is, and blah blah blah, whatever. That's cool. I get it. Like, I'm sure like a lot of the Tom Holland Spider-Man is canon. But when it comes down to like the whole run of it, like I said, like Spider-Man builds his own stuff, like he does his own thing. Like, he doesn't need. I kind of like that's part of the conversation in the original Spider-Man, Homecoming, with again, Iron Man and Spider-Man was like, if you can't save the day without the suit, you don't need the suit, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
It's
if
like,
you're not good enough without the suit, you're
exactly,
not good enough
like,
with the suit.
Well, in fact, there's a part in the original. What is this? Get off my.
So, our first rocket recon mission failed.
All right.
But you know what they say: when one launch pad door closes, another one opens. And behind that door, there's a bigger rocket with more telescope parts in it.
Cool.
Which you will go and source for me. Right now. This is very exciting for you.
What was the thing? Something about Spider-Man.
Making his own stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, like, growing up, like, Spider-Man made his own suit, he made his own everything. I'm like watching this whole new Spider-Man, I'm like, okay, like, I know there's animated series out there that deal with like this whole thing where, like, Iron Man helps Peter Parker build this or whatever. Fine, cool. The Avengers helps Peter Parker, fine, whatever. But like, my Peter Parker, like, grew up like just making his own stuff. Like, he was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna do this, blah 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 blah. So when we get to the end of this new Spider-Man, and like we literally have, like I said, him like just making his own stuff. Such a perfect. Oh, we need to move. Yep, we need to move. So like I said, like this is like Spider-Man. Like every movie does an origin in like 45 minutes to an hour. They did an origin story over like 3 movies, and I hope Tom Holland gets to do a Spider-Man in his own Spider-Man suit. No Iron Man BS upgrades, blah blah blah.
They
Oh, come on, get up here.
He hasn't said that they're done, right? I mean, just because they've done 3 doesn't mean they're not going to do 3 more or combo movies with him and Guardians or something like that.
Well, I don't even think, like I said, with him and Sony, I think like Sony wants to build their own universe. And so, like, I feel like Morbius, Venom, Spider-Man, all this is going to, like, kind of transfer into something, like, way bigger than, like, any of us expected.
Well, then also, I mean, there was that little bit of Venom that was left in the Tom Holland universe.
Right, right. Yeah, like I said, like, and honestly, I feel like we're going to get a... Oh, it splashes. Splashes.
Oh, God, you push me.
Oh, hurry. Get over here. Get over here. Over here. Come to me.
Killing somebody. I killed somebody.
Oh, no, you're good. You guys decide. Oh, how am I doing that?
Storm. Let's talk about what were your favorite moments, do you think, from the movie? I love the fucking combo of Spider-Man fight when they figure out, okay, we gotta work together, and then they swing off, and then one of them
love that.
slings to the both of them, and then they kick off. Oh, it's so good.
I love all of the freaking wrestling moves because Spider-Man kind of got its start as a wrestler, and I kind of feel like that was like a throwback to like his origins. What is this tornado going up over here, dude? What's this? But all those like flips, this Oh, just run, run. Die. Oh, no.
Storm.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh.
No.
Who was that guy? Freaking Dark Store taking us out there. I'm watching Spider-Man No Way Home in the background here.
Nice. I loved that Daredevil was in the fucking movie. That was great.
Like I said, I think my redemption for Jamie Foxx, man, and the fact that I don't think they're done.
You don't think the what?
Like Jamie Foxx, some of these characters that are like, oh yeah, just throw them back, we'll do whatever, blah 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 blah. They're all good. We'll
I don't
put
think
them
he's
back.
like a great actor.
Yeah.
I'm not offended by Jamie Foxx, but I don't think he's like the best.
Well, I think his performance in this part was way better, but I feel like this film kind of like set the precedent to be like, all right, all these guys might get a second chance, so like Jamie Foxx, Willem Dafoe, all these guys might get a second chance to be Marvel villains. Because they're going to get sent back in their own universe.
Yeah, wonder, like, you know, is
What's gonna happen? Like even like, you know, we go back to the X-Men. Take away all of, like, Magneto's powers, right? Well, what happens? At the end, he's still got his powers.
yeah, I don't know. I'd like multi-universe and, you know, multi-dimensional universe, anything's possible, all that stuff. I've always had this thought that, like, so if anything is possible, there's a million possibilities. Infinite possibilities, right? Anything could exist. And there has to be a universe where that isn't true. And that kind of, like, hurts my head.
Well, that is a possibility, yeah. In a universe where everything is possible.
I don't know. Hurts my head.
And in this universe, I still have
Listen, I think the only bad thing is the middle. The middle kind of drug on.
Well, I feel like that middle was more for, like, fanboys. It's like if you saw, like, every Marvel movie ever made, it's like, oh my god, this is amazing. But, yeah. If not, then already.
I felt all the Marissa Tomei anime shit was kind of forced. It was just kind of from out of nowhere. She's like, you have to always do the right thing, and you have to let these people live.
Well, I never liked her as anime because she was like too young. But again, after watching her and all this, I was like, wow, she's good. I love it. Like I said, as a Marvel fan, man, like, going into this film, all the bull crap that, like, didn't do it for me. This one did it for me.
It's made you come around.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe about this tornado. I want to see what this tornado's about.
Are you running into it? Oh, I am too. Alright, let's go. Alright.
Where's Helen Hunt? No, Jodie Foster.
No, you're right. First time Helen Hunt. Yep. Bill Paxton.
She was in Twister.
Yep, Twister. Yep, there you go. I'm right behind you, bro. I have no gun. Like, literally no gun. Nothing. Whoa.
Let's see my dad in here.
Level up. Let's go. Alright guys, thank you so much for hanging out in Rob's Arcade. Let me know what you think about Spider-Man. Let me know what you think about the Wizard of Oz, Ghost Rider, all that jazz.
Hi, man.
Remember guys, this is not goodbye. Simply to be continued. And until next time, don't spend that quarter anywhere else. never ending story. A never ending story. Oh shit. Whoa.